So,
go ahead. Mornings with Matt and Bob, powered by Chewy.
I was completely unfamiliar with rugby years ago. First time I ever watched a rugby match was something called like the Roses or something like that. And
I don't know. It's an international.
It was
sport.
with you. It was with you and Sir Robert of George in Dublin, Ireland.
Right. Oh, we went to was it England versus Ireland or something?
It was Ireland versus England. Correct.
We went to a pub in Temple Bar area.
Correct. And we
had the best time. We had no idea what we were watching.
No idea
at the time. I do now. I have a greater appreciation now for it.
He taught us the basic rules, and it turned out to be a match.
It was packed. It was like elbows to
and then
bungholes.
Ireland ended up crushing England.
The bar went crazy.
And blew up England's chances to win this whole big cup.
That was one of the best nights ever, I think.
One of the best days I've ever had.
Because you're having an experience. You're in a famous part of Dublin. You're watching an Irish team on TV with real Irish people drinking Irish drinks.
Real tomato ketchup, Eddie?
Exactly. That's the way it felt. And, So, and then I got involved with Austin with the AG.
Right.
Which was a professional rugby team that was here for a couple years. That
which sadly got caught up into some kind of weird international
controversy, and to no fault of the local people that are still here.
No,
had to do with the owner and controversies with the league and things like that. And we were on our way to a playoffs. It was about a year ago, 2 years ago. We were on our way to the playoffs, and all of a sudden the league said, "No, you're done. You've been banned from the playoffs." I'm sure it was salary cap stuff, money stuff. I don't know. Nobody really got clued in. But all of a sudden, we were out of the league.
And
I was out of a job as an announcer.
But as a result, you're quite a
But
fan
I fell in love with the sport.
of the rugby, yeah.
Because the guys are so great that play this game, that play rugby. You know, they put their bodies and they put their life on the line. They go out there, man, and they play this sport, which can be brutal, and then they all shake hands afterwards.
So this weekend at Q2.
So it's the Sevens Rugby, Premier Rugby Sevens, which is professional rugby. But the beauty of this is that there's several franchises that you can watch play, and the matches are, I think it's 7 minutes a half, as opposed to 40 minutes a half. And so everything moves real quick. And there's men's teams and women's teams, and it's just fast moving. And listen, you don't, like anything else in Austin, you don't have to really know what you're going to or understand the rules to go and have a good time. You're outdoors. You're in the stadium. There's food. There's drink. You're having a good time.
What do you really know about drinking on the lake? You just hear drinking on the lake, and you show up and you drink on the lake.
Tickets are relatively cheap. You know what I mean? Compared to other things that you can go to. You're in a nice, beautiful stadium. And you're watching, in fact, I got really pretty inexpensive tickets, and I also got the Lexus Club thrown in. So if I want a little air conditioning, I can just...
I love it. You just toss that out.
No, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. I mean, I think those tickets were like $50 or something. I mean, it wasn't crazy to get access to a air-conditioned club and seats out in the arena.
That sounds great.
You know? So you can see all kinds of teams, the Steel Toes, New York Local Sevens... what's this other? I've seen this other. The headliners. Some of these teams I saw. I went last year with my buddy Tom, and we had a blast because you just have a beer, sit out, watch these guys and these girls bang heads and run around with this big ball.
Tom looks like he plays rugby.
No, I don't think he played. Might have played some football. I don't know.
Tom's an intimidating looking dude.
That's right.
Was also
that's
a
why.
lawyer.
That's why he's my That's why I go with him.
Heavy?
Nobody messes with me when I'm with Tom.
No, he's your heavy?
Yeah, he's my heavy. So it's a lot of fun. Kickoff is at 4 o'clock. Oh, there's also a halftime concert with Black Joe Lewis, who's a Texas musician.
I love Black Joe Lewis, bro.
Well, come on out. Get Johnny Rude to get you some tickets.
I've always wanted to see Black Joe Lewis.
I paid for mine.
That's funny, too, and that really ties in, too, because he got his name because his other roommate, used to be Joe Stats, who played rugby here in town. And Joe was a white guy. And his roommate, Joe, was a black guy, so they used to call him White Joe and Black Joe. That's how they got their names.
So he's going to be playing halftime from Fan Fest. There's stuff outside the arena, inside the arena. People dress up in costumes, the real, like the Fanatics. You'll see some people dressed up, and it's just people having a good time, loving life. I enjoyed it last year. And I appreciate them sponsoring.
This has not
Sponsoring.
This has not even been a sponsored thing. We just started talking about it because I know you
fun.
like it.
I mean, I'm letting you in on something fun.
They gave us tickets to give away. And then all week we've been running out of time. The show, we want to give it proper love right now. So right now, 512-834-0937. That's 512-834-0937. Chewy, burn the first 3 boards that fill up.
Okay.
And then you start taking random names, and we have 5 pair of tickets to give away.
This is worth it just to go see Black Joe Lewis.
Yeah, and if you can't get in, I'm looking online. Looks like tickets are as cheap as like $20 for good seats.
And then you can see Bob Father out there.
Yeah, you'll see me walking around.
By the way, if you see Bob out there, he'll hand you $1,000 bill. A bill that he would like you to pay.
Yeah, one of my bills, yeah. But I will have stickers and stuff in my pocket if you want, I'll give you something.
Awesome. We're here till 10 a.m. We go nowhere. You go nowhere. Call right now if you want to win tickets.